Well, hello everybody once again. Welcome back to the Junk Shop Library channel, home of Improv Bible Study, where we read the King James word for word in order to make sure we know what we're talking about when we make fun of it without mercy. We're doing Numbers chapter 6 this time. It can't possibly be as bad as 5 was, right? Right? Chapter 6. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, When either man or woman shall separate themselves to vow the vow of a Nazarite, to separate themselves unto the Lord. He shall separate himself from wine and strong drink, and shall drink no vinegar of wine, or vinegar of strong drink, neither shall he drink any liquor of grapes, nor eat moist grapes or dried. All the days of his separation shall he eat nothing that is made of the vine tree, from the kernels even to the husk. All the days of the vow of his separation there shall no razor come upon his head, until the days be fulfilled, in the which he separateth himself unto the Lord. He shall be holy, and shall let the locks of the hair of his head grow. All the days that he separateth himself unto the Lord, he shall come at no dead body. He shall not make himself unclean for his father, or for his mother, for his brother, or for his sister when they die, because the consecration of his God is upon his head. All the days of his separation he is holy unto the Lord. And if any man die very suddenly by him, and he hath defiled the head of his consecration, then he shall shave his head in the day of his cleansing, on the 7th day shall he shave it. And on the 8th day he shall bring 2 turtles or 2 young pigeons to the priest, to the door of the tabernacle of the congregation. And the priest shall offer the one for a sin offering, and the other for a burnt offering, and make an atonement for him, for that he sinned by the dead, and shall hallow his head that same day. And he shall consecrate unto the Lord the days of his separation, and shall bring a lamb of the first year for a trespass offering. But the days that were before shall be lost, because his separation was defiled. And this is the law of the Nazarite. When the days of his separation are fulfilled, he shall be brought unto the door of the tabernacle of the congregation. And he shall offer his offering unto the Lord, 1 he-lamb of the first year without blemish for a burnt offering, and 1 ewe-lamb of the first year without blemish for a sin offering, and 1 ram without blemish for peace offerings. And a basket of unleavened bread, cakes of fine flour mingled with oil, and wafers of unleavened bread anointed with oil, and their meat offering and their drink offerings. And the priest shall bring them before the Lord, and shall offer his sin offering and his burnt offering. And he shall offer the ram for a sacrifice of peace offerings unto the Lord, with the basket of unleavened bread. The priest shall offer also his meat offering and his drink offering. And the Nazarite shall shave the head of his separation at the door of the tabernacle of the congregation, and shall take the hair of the head of his separation, and put it in the fire, which is under the sacrifice of the peace offerings. And the priest shall take the sodden shoulder of the ram, and 1 unleavened cake out of the basket, and 1 unleavened wafer, and shall put them upon the hands of the Nazarite, after the hair of his separation is shaven. And the priest shall wave them for a wave offering before the Lord. This is holy for the priest, with the wave breast and heave shoulder, and after that the Nazarite may drink wine. This is the law of the Nazarite who hath vowed, and of his offering unto the Lord for his separation, beside that his hand shall get, according to the vow which he vowed, so he must do after the law of his separation. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto Aaron and unto his sons, saying, On this wise ye shall bless the children of Israel, saying unto them, The Lord bless thee and keep thee, the Lord make his face shine upon thee, and be gracious unto thee. The Lord lift up his countenance upon thee, and give thee peace. And they shall put my name upon the children of Israel, and I will bless them. And that's Numbers 6. I would just almost bet money that anyone who was raised in any denomination of Christianity, and probably most adjacent religions, could have rattled off those last couple of verses, no matter how long it had been since they crossed your mind. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May the Lord lift up the light of his countenance upon you and be gracious unto you. May the Lord, so forth and so on. I tried to do it too fast, which is why I fucked it up. Sure, that's it. So that, out of that weird little chapter, is something most of us have heard at some point or another. Even if it's just in an old MGM movie where there's a scene set inside a Church of England. Now, having said that, the first 90% is something very few people, probably, have heard of, let alone read word for word, let alone committed to memory. Which is the specifications of the Nazarite vow. Nazarite, not to be confused with Nazarene. Nazarene means from Nazareth, which hasn't been founded yet, here, remember, because they're not in the Promised Land yet. They're still in the Sinai wilderness, wandering around in circles, trying to figure out why it's taken a sulfur vapor sodden old man an entire generation for them to get across 200 miles of desert. I don't know what is the Nazarite, except in this vow. Like that you're not allowed to cut your hair, you're not allowed to be around dead people, and that it's a vow you take that lasts for a certain amount of time. That much I remember from my Bible days. I don't remember, and my copy of Strong's Concordance is somewhere else in the house, so I can't even check real quick. So I don't have any idea if this concept of the Nazarite vow comes up again or not. It rings a couple of bells that make me think Samson didn't count. Not least of which because people were dying unexpectedly near Samson all the damn time, and there's no mention of him going in and restarting the days of his vow over and over. Although those people were Philistines, and it suddenly occurs to me that I don't know whether Philistines count as people for purposes like that. It may be that you can be around all the dropping dead Philistines that you want. It's just people, sons of Israelitish women, that you're not allowed to be around dead bodies. I don't know, and now I'm just rambling. Not a lot to sink your teeth into there, especially since it doesn't tell us what is the purpose of vowing yourself to be set apart as a Nazarite. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Alright, well, we'll be back soon with Numbers chapter 7, which is the worst of both worlds. It's begats and sacrifices, all in one long chapter. You know you want to know when that one comes out, so make sure you're subscribed by poking the Pope and turning on your notifications. Check out the rest of this bizarre little books playlist right over here. And y'all take care. Be safe. We'll see you again here soon. And welcome aboard number 12.
I have 12 apostles. I have 12 apostles.